Hey guys, it's Laz Tabaz here. I just wanted to give you guys a quick history lesson about VR and my relation to VR. Now, VR stands for virtual reality and it's been around for a while. I first noticed it in the 90s in a film called Lawnmower Man, where Pierce Brosnan was a scientist and he used a kind of semi-retard, Jeff Fahey, to increase his intelligence and his stamina in all degrees to basically become superhuman and become god of the virtual reality world. Now, it's a classic movie. You have to check it out if you haven't. VR has moved on a lot. I think it was given a bad name at first and still some people slag it off. But VR truly is one of God's gifts. It's an amazing feature to tap into places you've never been before, to be in a 360 environment, also to use for medical practices, many other things VR can be used for. We're just on the cusp of, the military have really embraced it, video games anyway, the porn industry, architecture is one of the big ones where you can actually visit a house, you can walk around in it 360 with never even going there, which is great for international sales. Now, there's multiple applications like I just told you about, so the military, science, medicine, gaming, porn, video, films, all this. But for me, I have to tell you a bit about my history. It all started off with this thing, which is basically my first VR box. Now, I used to put the phone in there and it would kind of fall out a little bit like that, like my headphones just now. But because it didn't fit right and it was a cheap piece of shit, I made this special nose and forehead attachment so it wouldn't actually hurt my face much. I've kind of moved on since then. I had in between a Bobavar, which I can't find anywhere. I wanted to show you guys, but I don't know where it's gone right now. So I'll just move on to my new favorite baby, which is the Oculus. Now you have Oculus Rift, which plugs into your PC, into your PlayStation, all that. But this one is still the old school with the phone. So you put in the phone and then you got the headphones, but you've got a touchpad here, which the old ones didn't have. You've got a lot more control. You've got mini USB port right there. So when you plug right in, it's actually direct digital signal. Now, fair enough, it does have its drawbacks where it does, take up a lot of battery. That does happen. So yeah, to continue, this is my Samsung. It goes best with a Samsung phone, obviously, because you plug it straight in and, there she goes. That's the VR for you. I'll just try this on real quick just so you see what I look like. That's me. I can't see anything right now, so I don't know if I can even continue talking like this, but why not? I can't. There's a messing with my head a bit too much. Now, the best types of VR that I've encountered are definitely the ones that you plug in. Now, if you're wireless, you always have to rely on your internet signal, which can go haywire sometimes, which means you lose image, or sometimes certain videos, the codecs are kind of different, they stream differently, sometimes a bit laggy, sometimes it's just freezes altogether. The main thing is whenever you use 360 and use a CG full environment, it drains the battery like mad. So always have a cool phone for it because it heats up very quick. Now, the various types of VR I can go into is there's side-by-side, up and down, there's 360, there's the old school, which is the red and the green or the red and the blue, but no one really uses that anymore, just very rare occasions. But it's all about, the up-to-date virtual reality systems that people have for gaming and military or whatever other applications they want. Now, the future of VR is a bit uncertain. Some people said it's dead, some people say it's dying. I am a big fan of VR, so I don't think it'll ever die for me. I gotta have virtual girlfriends every day. I gotta play games. I gotta go to ancient places. I gotta visit Machu Picchu, in real time. Sometimes you have the stills and stuff like that, but the best is the video, for real, where you can properly look around, you fully engage with your environment. Now the next step is basically the Rolodeck, which you see in Ready Player One. That's already out, the movie, and the Rolodeck you can get. It's super expensive, it's like $1,000 or something, but it's so amazing. You can go in any direction. You've got little sort of barriers so you won't fall off your little platform or anything, and you got the VR headset, so it's the first time that interactive kind of movement is happening with the image. And now the next thing is Japan, they're developing these touch sensors, so you'll be able to touch certain things and feel it. Obviously they've gone another step, which is basically nudity and porn and, you know, virtual sex and all that. You can actually have like fake bits down there, but mainly I'm interested in the hand sensors, which I find fascinating. They kind of give signals to your brain telling you that, you know, you feel and you touch something when it's all digital, it's all fake, it's all, you know, unnatural, if you will, but you can feel heat, you can feel temperature and moisture and all these various things. So that's just a little insight to virtual reality and what it's done for me. But it's the future, I tell you, you know, don't knock it until you try it. All right, bye-bye.
Oh, internet, are you sick too? I got one of those crazy bugs going around right now. Oh my god. Oh god, such a headache. But thank God for YouTube, you know, because you can like click on my playlist and my subscribe channel. I think I got those mixed up because I'm so sick, man.